Alright, so today in skills, we're going to warm up with some syllable chaining. Now remember, that's the type of chain where we change one whole syllable at a time instead of just one sound. So, let's get started. Alright, the first word in my chain is going to be swimming. 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 Two syllables. That second syllable is that ing, which means this is going on right now. So let's write the word swimming. So swim, ing. Okay? We notice that in swim, we have the short vowel sound I, followed by, meaning coming after it, is one single little consonant, So what do we have to do to attach an ending? We need to double that final consonant, that double letter to spell the sound, double letter M to spell the sound swimming. Now to go from swimming to dressing, what change am I making? To go from swimming to dressing, what change am I making? The first or the second syllable? The first syllable, good. I'm going from swim to dress, which already has a double letter spelling. That's just how you spell the word. So dressing, dressing. That's how you spell the word. So we don't need to add any more letters, even though this is the S sound. Dress is already spelled with a double letter S. That's just how you spell that word. From dressing to batting. Dressing to batting. What's happening? Again, I'm changing the first syllable. Excellent. I'm going from dress to bat. And batting uses the double letter T spelling in the middle of the word, root plus ending, bat, I now need to use my double letter T spelling for that one sound, batting. From batting to batter. What change am I making? The person, I'm changing the second syllable. I'm going from ing to Now we're looking at the person that actually does the bat. That actually has the bat. That actually is swinging the bat. The batter. This is where, so we can use we talked about the other day, to show more. We can also use to show that it's the person doing the action. So when we're talking about like a verb, we add like teach or bat or lead, we're talking about the person that's performing the action. When we add to things like wet, that's an adjective that's describing something. We're saying that it's more wet. So can put the person in the verb. Is the person doing the verb. And is the way to show more if you're talking about an adjective. Alright, from batter to farmer. See, the person doing the farming. Farmer. We've changed the first syllable. Batter, farmer. Farmer. Here we have an example of an R-controlled vowel, R, followed by a single consonant, so we don't need to double that last letter. Farmer. From farmer to pitcher. Pitcher. So the person who does the pitching is a pitcher. Pitcher. Here we see the TCH at the end of this syllable. Notice it's followed by a short vowel I. Remember, we said end of the word or end of the syllable, followed by short vowel sounds, except for in a few special cases. Pitcher. Pitcher. Alright? And last word. Pitching. Pitching. What change am I making? The root or the ending? The first or the second syllable? The second syllable, the ending. So now, the pitcher is pitching. This is the person. This is the action. And it's happening now. The pitcher was pitching, the pitcher was pitching. Alright, let's read our chain. Swimming, dressing, batting, batter, farmer, Picture. Pitching. Good job. All right, so one of the things we've been talking about recently is sentence types. We've been talking about different sentence types, and we've talked about statements and questions. Now, unofficially, we've known there's a third type, and that's what we're going to actually explicitly look at today. So if I were to say, I like to run, that's a statement. It's a true statement for myself, but it's a statement of this. I like to run, period. Do you like to run? See, and I heard some of you say yes, I heard some of you say no. There's an opportunity for you to respond because I asked you a question. You were ready, you were naturally designed to respond to that because I asked you a question. Also, when we see it in writing, it ends in a question mark. Do you like to run is a question. I don't always need you to answer the question so much as recognize that a question is taking place. Recognizing that a question is taking place. So what we're going to look at is, I love to run. What happened here when I said, I love to run? I got excited. I started showing emotion. Well, this puts us in our final sentence type, and that is those that end in what's called an exclamation mark or exclamation point, and that means you're showing strong emotion. Now, it doesn't even have to be happy. It could be excitement, frustration, joy, fear, any of them. So a sentence with an exclamation point is often read in a louder tone than other types of sentences. Listen to how I read the sentence. Close your eyes and listen. I like to run. Do you like to run? I love to run. So even with your eyes closed, could you feel the statement, the question, and the exclamation? A little bit? Okay, let's do some practice with this. So I have some sentences for us, and I've actually got some little clippy clips to help us see them. So my first sentence says, I will go to the store today. I will go to the store today. Okay, well, pretty nonchalant. See, it's pretty nonchalant about it. I will go to the store today is a statement, a question, or an exclamation. Okay, so what does it end with a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point? A period. I'm making a statement. I will go to the store today. The next one reads, watch out. Those are the words. Watch out. Well, I don't know. Sounds like you're telling me information, but let's take a look. Oh, you fell. So if you were someone trying to get this referee's attention, would you just say, watch out? No, you would have worry and concern for him. There's a heightened emotion. You say, watch out! That ends in an exclamation point. It's an exclamation. There's more emotion to it. Can I eat this cake? Can I eat this cake? Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we got an answer to our question. Can I eat this cake? Nobody eats cake till Eugene gets here. Y'all might not know that show, but that's my show. Can I eat this cake? Notice, we had an image to answer, to respond to the question that was being asked. Because even in the way that you present and you have questions asked, the feeling you get is to say yes, to say no, to say maybe, to say I don't know. They give you a clue as to what kind of sentence they are based on how you respond to them. Can I eat this cake? Not until Eugene gets here. All right, so how about, have you ever been to Spain? Have you ever been to Spain? Well, let's see. Well, he's showing travel pictures. Looks like he's been a lot of places though. But is he telling us about his trips, or are we asking him about his trips? We are asking about his trips. So that means, have you ever been to Spain is a question meant to end in a question mark. Have you ever been to Spain? Have you been to Canada? Have you been to Mexico? The Dominican. Like, there's so many different places we could ask people about where they may or may not have been. It's really cool that the world is so big and is varied as it is. Okay, I loved that movie. Alright, obviously not a question, but is it a statement or an exclamation? Well, ooh, we just watched that, didn't we? And several of you told me that you very much enjoyed it. There were some heart reactions and some applause. So this kind of sentence, this kind of, that feeling is excitement, is joy, maybe frustration because you missed it. I'm sorry, it's on Disney Plus if you need to look at Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. So I love that movie is an exclamation. We will use an exclamation point to punctuate that sentence. We can go outside to play. We can go outside to play. Am I asking to go out? I'm not asking to go out. Look, we're already out here. Already cartwheeling and walking and doing our own thing. The weather's great. We can go outside to play. It's what's happening. So this is a statement. This is a statement. This is just a thing that's happening. We can go outside to play. It's snowing. Okay. Well, let's see how we're responding to it. It's snowing. Oh, how does she look like she feels about the snow? I think she's excited about it, don't you? She's dancing, just enjoying herself outside. So I think it's safe to say that the snow is a positive for her. So to say it's snowing would be an exclamation. There is excitement related to the snow. So, all that to say, a lot of times, so when you're reading it, if it doesn't feel like it's given what it's supposed to, that's because you have to pay attention. The ending punctuation give you clues as to how the sentence is supposed to give you the information. It's not just words. It's not just a sentence, not just information. There's supposed to be a response to it. It's snowing! See, we're excited about the snow, right? All right, guys, so what you're going to do today is you're going to practice this. Now, this one is one of those times where I'm actually going to kind of have you do it twice. I know. What you're going to do with 11.3 is you are going to practice your punctuation marks. You're going to copy and correct each sentence. You are not answering these questions. You're copying. But when you copy it, should Nan start with a lowercase n? No, for two reasons. This is her name, and it is the first letter, first word in this sentence. You're going to copy and add the correct ending punctuation. Exclamation point, question mark, period. Then, in your assignment, I'm going to present you with each corrected sentence missing the ending punctuation. So you'll actually have to tell me that in the assignment. You still need to copy each sentence and practice writing, so you can turn in a picture of the front where you copied and fixed it, and a picture of the back where you copied and fixed it. You then also are going to have to turn in separately. I mean, it's all in the same assignment, but a separate portion of that assignment will be you responding to these boxes. So in your book, you're filling up the lines, and in your and taking a picture, 2 pictures, and then in the assignment, you'll complete the boxes. I hope I'm making sense, and if I'm not, I hope the layout of the assignment makes it make sense. But if it still doesn't make sense, what do? Ask me, ask a question. You also have a fill in the blank today, practicing some of these spelling patterns we've been using. It is your cat book page 13.1. This doesn't have to be done in your book at all. This is a completely digital assignment with the word box, with the sentences, with the empty spaces. These words utilize the TCH, the G making the J sound, and not all of them. Certain words don't have either. Some of them are using double letter spellings that we've seen before. Maybe not the ones we've practiced explicitly this week, but they are double letter spellings that you have seen before. So yes, their words are using the G as in making the J sound like Jim, and TCH like itch. So you're going to complete these sentences. All the words in the sentences are decodable, so you have been taught all the rules to sound these out. Sound these out, guys. Now, this is where I say, if you have any questions, let me know. Questions being, how do I do this? What is that? Not, hey, you cut your hair. That's a statement. Might even be an exclamation if you like it. But questions about the content, questions about the assignment. All right, guys, I will see you a little bit later. And until then,